Welcome everyone to Molly's Amusement and Trailer Parks, a amusement park and trailer park combo. We have a little shop here for them, and looks like they're selling their things in this shop. Looks like the owner probably plays as a kid, similar to what was the other place that I know of that has? I think it's Sarah's Magic Kingdom that also has an owner that plays as a kid. In any case, first thing I wanted to point out is that this place is sort of like in a desert on the mainland. And it's curious because, well, I don't know if you'd necessarily call that texture desert. It's more rocky, I guess. I don't know. But it's kind of not surrounded by much of anything, so the frame rate drops aren't as bad as it can be in some places. And we're going to go ahead and get on the big drop here and take a look at it. Especially better than the unknown theme park that I just went to. There we go. I mean, you can see a nice view of it. My draw distance is still around 200 at the moment, so maybe if I put it up all the way, we might see more things out there, but since I'm getting good frames at the moment, I don't really want to mess with it. In any case, this is the fourth stop on my theme park month. And at this point, this will be the last independent place that's not based on anything. My last stop's going to be based on something. Nice view of the ocean out there, but since this is mainland, if the draw distance was higher, we'd see more terrain. Another drop, there we go. I think this is the last one. I believe it said 3 drops. And there's like a little pyramid place down there too. That's interesting. See a view of the ride as it's going down. Or up, I mean. Now it's going down. And there we go. That was the big drop. A ride that we haven't rode before, I don't think. This place seems to have a little bit different stuff going on with it than some of the other places we've been to. Like, this is a ride we haven't gone on before, and let's see how it starts. Probably the sign? I think it is supposed to be the sign, but it looks like it's not. Okay, yeah. I can't touch it, and it appears that the remote is grayed out, so I assume this ride is perhaps set to, like, owner only, maybe? In any case, it looks like I can't ride it, which is unfortunate. I'm assuming it's one of those ones that spin around in place. Oh well. Continuing on, we have a funhouse up next, which I'm happy about, because I always like seeing the funhouses here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dodgems over here, which is taking up a good bit of spot. Looks like it's a bumper car spot, which if I ever came here with other people, then I would actually be able to play bumper cars. I've done it before in the past. It can be pretty fun. This one looks like it doesn't have the damage thing with it, though. I like the look of the cars, though. Something floating up there in the sky, probably a house of some sort. Let's take a look at the... water slide here. And as you can see behind us for a moment, there is a very big ride of a sort over off that way. That's also where the trailer park is, which over that way kind of gets a bit crazy, so we'll be seeing that not too soon. Ah, there we go. It didn't quite make it to the water, but that's the type of water slide that I like a lot more than the one that I went on a few videos back where you had to try and control the tube and make it go and it just kept getting stuck. That can be pretty rough. It looks like we have a carousel here. Some horses, a sleigh. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, looks like we have a racetrack here. We got a dunk tank, a cola stand, a fry stand over there. Let me go ahead and get my cart, and we'll go ahead and take a look at this. Ooh, this has some speed to it. That's pretty nice. Bumping into the corners a bit. There we go. Did a little bit better there. I think I'm going backwards too. Uh-oh. Got a Ferris wheel. Can take a look at that. Oh, it looks like I clicked on the stand accidentally and it started it up, so go ahead and just jump right on. I can see our favorite haunted house off in the distance there. And you can see the track for this large thing over here, which is a log flume ride. The trailer park as well. Which, after you get off this boardwalk looking area, it goes off to look more, it goes off to look more, grungy a bit, which I think is part of the appeal with the trailer park and whatnot. 'Cause you'll see, like, from what I saw out there towards where the log flume ride is, you'll see a lot of, like, cars and planes crashed into the ground. Alright, let's take a look at the funhouse. Looks to be a mirror maze of some sort. This is the exit, okay. So we'll go ahead and go in through here. And a clown welcomes us. That's always a good sign. I hear some sort of sound in here. Okay, that's a dead end. I'm not quite sure where there was another path. Let's see. Okay, so there was a couple spots here. This way? No, that leads me back to the entrance. Okay. This way. Let's check this path and see where we go. Oh, looks like we're on the right path. We got some more arrows. Oh. That's not what I was expecting, but okay. Looks like this is taking a turn. I bet these are like doors that open and close depending on the switch. see. Oh, something just opened. Well, that looks like it's a dead end. So we'll go ahead and flip that switch back up and see... Yep, there we go. Let's try this way. Is this the way I came back up, or is this the... Okay, it's the way out. Just following the arrows. And now we got multiple doors to try. Something in here has health, it looks like. Weird painting on the wall there. It looks like this was a dead end. Another dead end, it looks like. Ah, there's the thing with the health. Looks like a bird. Yeah, it looks like we found the exit. But let's go ahead and try out the other doors first and see what they have to offer. Well, I guess there was only other one door that I haven't tried. Ah, another painting, okay. This is actually fairly elaborate. I wasn't expecting this for a small funhouse like this is. Oh, looks like I survived. Nice. And that's the way we get to the exit. Okay. I like that. It was interesting how it was all a trick when you think it's just going to be a mirror maze. Got some ducks here. Sure, we can try out some juggling, why not? I guess I'm probably going to have to find, okay, the stand, it looks like. How about... fireballs? There we go. And some money to top it all off. Looks like we have a stage here. Anything behind here? Yep, there's a monkey, and you can swing with them if you wanted to. I guess that's the entrance to the log flume right over there. I guess we'll take a look at the haunted house and then we'll move on. I think I'm going to save the log flume for last since it's such a elaborate looking thing. Okay, hopefully in this case it's not going to like flip and go off the track like happened at Unknown Theme Park. Well, this is pretty nice. Ooh, that's a lot of fog. I'm guessing this is how it looks right out of the box, which is interesting to see. And we'll be doing our second lap, which I'm always curious if it comes standard to doing with second laps or if it's set that way. Though to be honest, the second lap does help out better because some things don't res up properly when you first go through it, since it goes at a fairly moderate speed. I always enjoy a good haunted house ride, though. There we go. Alright. Now we'll be leaving the boardwalk area and going into the trailer park area. It seems that at least part of the log flume ride is on fire at the moment. Guess we enter any entry from here, because I see the sign over here. Molly's Trailer Park, the friendliest place. Or the friendly place. I guess that's the motel over that way. A lot of these trailer parks, I think, are for sale. Like this one, for example, looks like it's for sale. Okay, so I guess this is Molly's here. Let's go ahead and check in here and see how this looks. Actually, a fairly nice setup in here. Theming's on point for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the trailer park here. Most of them, I assume, are empty, though it looks like Billy Joe just put up his own for sale rent, or sign. Right. Looks like the ones for sale aren't having much in them. I guess that'd be just a place to lounge around, and here we have a old-fashioned gas station over here. Doesn't look like it's enterable, though. And out here we have the planes around the log flume ride. There also appears to be another copy of the Big Drop out here as well. But as you can see now, what I was talking about is that there's a lot of, like, stuff just laying out around out here. Apparently the other bumper car is out here too. That should be up at the Dodgems. Boat here as well. Kind of reminds me a long time ago of being at a theme park here in Second Life. and me and my friends managed to find out that we could get the bumper cars out of the arena that was in, and this place also had like a water ride that had a very big track to it, because it had like a whole boat to it or something along those lines. And we were able to ride the bumper car into the water ride and ride it that way, which was a really weird experience. And we got a diner here. And some Chinese takeout. Some steaming pies right on the counter. Sounds like my kind of place. Head out the side door, I guess. And the rest of this, I believe, isn't part of the park out here. It's a fair distance away from any other spot, so this actually looks like it's part of the Plume ride. So I think we can go ahead and start on that. But let's go ahead and see how it looks off in the distance from this side, since we've already seen the other side. Yeah, there's a couple houses over this way. A little bit more. Nothing too much out that way, besides one small place over that way. This bit of fire can get really loud. Well, that water supply looks like it's just the healthiest thing in the world. Anything down here? Nope. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. Looks like it's set up along the same way as the haunted houses, with the sign here, though it's asking a price instead of rides, though it looks like it's 0. Let's see what we get. Bit of a bumpy ride, but it seems to be working so far. Here we go! And then I think we're going to pass right under it again. Yep, here we go. We just ran something over, I don't know what that was. See a good view of whatever's off in the distance there. It looks like it's either a tower or some sort of art piece. Oh, jeez. That got a little too off the edge for me. And see where the water's just spraying out. This is a pretty nice ride, though. It's not too slow, and it has a fairly long track to it. Keeps looking like it wants to go off the left side edge, though. Oh, we're picking up some speed here. Time for another dive. What's that up ahead? I guess we're gonna go through this waterfall here. There just went an arm. And there goes me freezing. Hopefully this will come back. Let's see. Nope, it didn't. I found myself actually off the track and going off into the sunset. So I had to ride this again. Hopefully this will be okay this time. Those freezes occasionally happen, but I was kind of surprised that it happened here, because there's nothing really intense going on. Firestorm just decided to lock up. Alright, we made it. I think the head is messing us up. I assume this is what happened last time, because we're now off the track completely, and heading off somewhere. Well, that's one way to end the ride. Since that happened twice, I guess, I'm assuming that the ride must have some sort of issue with it. So we're just gonna go ahead and fly through the rest of this. Luckily, there wasn't too much left of the track after that point, so we didn't miss much here. Okay. Well, in any case, that was Molly's Amusement and Trailer Parks. Definitely a different style of amusement park than the ones we've been to recently. I enjoyed it. It's a little bit of a zany funness to it. Not taking itself too seriously. In any case, I will see you guys for our next stop in our theme park month. See you then.